and pool supplies, visit BY Pools and Spas, 224 at Struthers Road in Poland. Check them out at bypoolsandspas.com.
We're the one for family fun.
If you haven't stopped by Altier's Home and Garden, what are you waiting for? You're missing out on gorgeous patio pots and hanging baskets filled with a variety of colorful annuals, perennials that bloom year after year, a wide selection of fresh herbs that will transform an ordinary meal into an extraordinary meal, and patio accessories that will make you the envy of the neighborhood. So quit procrastinating and head to Altier's Home and Garden on South Avenue, near McClurg and Western Reserve Road.
Take advantage of unbeatable savings at the RV Liquidation Show, June 8th through the 17th at the Grove City Premium Outlets. Save on a huge selection of motorhomes, fifth wheels, and travel trailers from premier brands like Grand Design, Tiffin, and Coachman. Find the new 2018 Coachman Clipper 17 FQ travel trailer for only $11,849. You save $3,990. Hurry, you don't want to miss out on incredible savings and your chance to camp in your dream RV this season. Head to Grove City Premium Outlets for the RV Liquidation Show today or visit campersinn.com.
Hi, this is Bob Davis with Fairway Ford in Canfield. Trucks, and more Ford trucks. With over 300 F-150s and Super Duties available, it's no wonder Fairway Ford is the #1 F-150 dealer in the entire region, including Ohio and Pennsylvania. We have Limiteds, Platinums, Lariats, King Ranches, XLTs, and STXs, all on sale at your Ford truck headquarters. And top dollar for your trade-in. See us at fairwayfordohio.com or 330-533-FORD. Fairway, that's the way we do business.
Folks, if you own land, you deserve a great deal on a great tractor, and that's why you should visit my good friends at Mahindra during Mahindra Dealer Days right now. Your local Mahindra dealer has huge savings on Mahindra subcompact, compact, and utility tractors, plus a full line of utility vehicles. And Mahindra's long-lasting powertrain warranties, they still come standard. Enjoy the land you love from the comfortable seat of a new Mahindra tractor and use the money you save to do something special. But hurry! You need to buy before these huge Mahindra Dealer Days savings are gone. To learn more about the world's #1 selling tractor, it's easy. Visit MahindraUSA.com. That's MahindraUSA.com.
Take advantage of rock-bottom prices and test drive a Mahindra today at Marcy Equipment in Pierpont or visit marcyequip.com. That's marcyequip.com.
Just ahead, more stimulating talk from the O'Charlie's Digital Studios. $9.99 menu, 9 great meals, 1 great price. O'Charlie's. Need a furnace and AC checkup? Call Mazza Heating and Cooling in Girard, your factory-authorized Bryant dealer. Now, the Storm Team 27 forecast.
Partly sunny and humid today with a high near 80, with scattered showers and thunderstorms developing this afternoon into early this evening. Then for tonight, mostly cloudy. Showers and scattered thunderstorms during the overnight into Sunday morning, with the low around 60. In the Storm Team 27 Weather Center, I'm Rich Morgan.
Now 68 degrees.
570 WKBN.com, powered by Donnell Ford and DonnellFord.com, where price sells cars and great service keeps customers.
All right, welcome back, everybody. This is the Youngstown Computer Show. I am Joe Danier, owner of Youngstown Computer, and we get to do this on Saturdays where we get to talk to all of you, use this format to share some of your experiences and do our best to teach anybody who's close enough to listen to sort of vicariously go through our same situations and, learn from them before they actually have to personally experience them. A lot of people sort of get that whole, they heard somebody receive an email and didn't fall victim to the scam, and then they're out looking out for emails so that they don't also fall for the scam. So I think that's the big value of this is we get to hear about things before they've happened to us, and that's if we stay real close to what the market is doing, and that's I think it's a valuable thing. So 330-729-9977. Let's go to Dawn next. Dawn, you're on the Youngstown Computer Show. How can I help you?
Yes, Joe. Hey, when I get on Facebook on my computer, periodically, if I click on a post on Facebook that has sound, I can't hear the sound. And in the past, what I have done is restored my computer to an earlier point to get it to work. Can you tell me why that happens?
Well, you know what? It could be your sound driver. There might be something going on. What happens now is that we have so many devices that become responsible for either controlling the sound or sending the sound. We have HDMI devices and we have speakers on our monitor. Then we have, things on our network that are capable of playing sound. So what usually happens is we get the source gets changed, or the destination gets changed. And so where your speakers are playing out on a device that, you can't hear or has no volume control. So a lot of times just going into your sound controls, you'll be able to pick the device that's local. Like if your sound card will have a name and then your speakers will be plugged in that sound card. As long as you select that as your destination, you'll get sound. Sounds like something along the way is getting your destination changed. So either two things: either your actual sound card, something's going wrong, and you restoring back brings your sound card back to life, which you probably need, drivers or something like that, to permanently fix that. But it's usually that just if you hit the little drop-down box above the speaker icon, you can choose the output of where your sound is supposed to be going out.
No, I mean, I could go on. I could put a CD in. I could play a CD. I can go on YouTube and play music on YouTube. It's just on Facebook.
Just on Facebook.
Yeah.
All right. So that's a good question. I would probably try it through a couple different browsers. And if you've got Firefox and Chrome, if it's able, it might be a control that's being limited by Firefox. So, you have the little, whether they're using Flash or whatever they're using to play audio, that browser might be blocking the video from actually playing the audio side. I'm not sure exactly how the audio controls work, so I'll have to try that out, but I'll have to look it up and see if I can add any more to that story.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks, Don. Appreciate it. And how that works is, your browser. Oh, you know what? Dang, I forgot to ask him. Don, if you're still listening, I'd be interested to see if something else, like go to YouTube and play a video through YouTube and see if YouTube will output it, or if it's just a control within Facebook. So, your troubleshooting it oftentimes leads that way. Are we talking about a problem with a control that's in a browser? Are we talking about the browser itself? Are we talking about the sound card? And you keep working your way out until you can find what's stopping, the audio from playing. So, hope that helps, Don. Let's go to John next. John, you're on the Youngstown Computer Show. How can I help you?
Yes, I have a computer that's just a little bit over a year old, and practically ever since I've had it, I keep getting messages that I need driver updates. And then I think I loaded a program or something called WinZip, and they do a scan every time I turn the computer on and tell me I need about 8 driver updates. Do I need all this done?
Usually not. There are some tools that run in the background that basically look through a database and find out when stuff that matches what's on your system profile, update a driver. I don't recommend anybody do driver updates just for the sake of doing it, because sometimes what was working before will stop working if you start messing with drivers. So as long as you're not experiencing problems, I always suggest on the driver side, just stay with what you have. Some of these driver subscription programs, they're not legitimate. So I would err on getting rid of that little tool, because number one, you're not really interested in every time they release a new driver to automatically pulling it down. So that's probably a wasted scan on that side, and you're giving up resources to scan for something that you probably shouldn't. So I'd get rid of the driver update thing to begin with. And to answer your question, no, I would not do it.
Okay, thank you. Got time for one more?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I heard you talking about security and things like that. I have Norton. Does Norton take care of most of my issues then?
Well, it depends. And so you got a lot of different attacks, and they all have a different purpose. We see a lot of malware. We see stuff that just adjusts the browser, creates some advertising, changes the behavior of your web viewing. Okay, Norton, it's going after actual hardcore viruses, which we rarely see anymore, because the operating systems became very effective at closing that stuff out. Now, if it has malware protection built in, some of Norton's flavors have malware protection. Is it running on Windows 7 or Windows 10?
This is Windows Windows 10.
Windows 10. Okay. So in the Windows 10 case, the one that's built into Windows 10 actually does a really good job on its own. So what we end up doing is we run malware bytes, which is really good at the malware side, and then we use Windows, the Windows Security Essentials, just to scan for regular viruses, and that's kept us complete over the last couple years or so.
Oh, okay. All right, that's all I need, John. I thank you for your help.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for calling, John. I
Yes, sir.
appreciate it. And I will tell you this: just because I'm sharing with you what works on our end, you got to look at what we do for a living here. We have companies that they just want to have the most logical, give the best chance. Everybody can be infected at any given time. There's no antivirus that protects you from everything. Okay, so there are two things here. There's the level of protection that you're after versus the amount of performance you're willing to sacrifice to get that protection. Now, you can go overboard and you can go, McAfee security, whatever, right? And I use them because in my experience, McAfee has the largest performance footprint that you can get. Okay, so you're making the biggest performance sacrifice when you go to one of the McAfee products. And so if I had a teenager who I knew was wandering, aimlessly over the internet, that is a high level of risk as far as I'm concerned. So I'm willing to sacrifice a little performance to just give us a little bit of a chance to not be infected. I'm willing to do that. Now, if I know that everybody kind of knows the rules governing and we can afford to limit that the risk, sort of like that, the sirens and lights. If we can draw that back a little bit, and everybody kind of subscribes to the rules, then we can get a little bit more performance. So everyone, if you're running Norton right now and it's working, then I suggest keeping Norton. Don't just jump horses because if it's working for you and you haven't been infected, then it's doing its job. Right? And if you're not complaining about the performance. Now, if you're saying, hey, you know what, we've been protected, but I'm really sick of things running so slow, then it's worthwhile to maybe back it up a little bit and go a version that has a little less of a footprint. Now, they're constantly changing the software. So from year to year, it's always going to be different, the ones that we rate as having a bigger footprint. So when you're ready, you can always kind of look at how they're rating and make a good educated, guess towards it. And the reason, if we can get away with no antivirus, your machine runs faster, right? But then you're a potential higher risk because you're flying blind. And we want our antivirus just to give us, 10% better chance about us doing something stupid and it catching it, because it doesn't always catch it. So you can still be infected even having the best antivirus that's out there. You're just giving yourself a little bit of a chance to get out of a situation is really what it comes down to. So you want to line up the best product that lines up with how you're using the internet, and that's really what it is. And so it's the best non-answer that you're going to get out of me. If it's working, if you have it and it's working, stick with it. You don't have to go change based on price or because you heard me say it on the radio. Stick with what's working. But if it's not working, if you've had Norton and you've been infected 4 times, well, guess what? It's not working, and it's worthwhile to switch to a different product because they all offer different levels of protection. So 330-729-9977. Let's go to Charles next. Charles, you're on the Youngstown Computer Show. How can I help you?
Yes, I have Windows 7. When I'm connected to the internet and I turn my computer on, I get a message that says Windows cannot access a specified device, path, or file. But if I disconnect the internet, then it works okay. I don't have a problem.
All right. So it's just when the computer starts up then, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what you want to do is go through MS config. Is this Windows 7 or Windows 10?
7.
Okay, you're going to go through MS config, and it sounds like there is something that's called on it's being called on during startup that you can disable. What I would do is go through MS config, but you're going to go to the start button and go to run, type in MS CONFIG,
right,
and then you're going to go to the startup tab. You're going to uncheck pretty much everything that's on the list, and then you're going to hit OK, and then reboot. And if that gets rid of that error message, then we know one of those startup items was calling on something that was no longer there, and that's why you were getting the error. And then you can slowly put things back into the startup as maybe there was a printer monitor or something like that that's actually necessary during startup. You can add those back in, and you might be able to find out which one was causing the problem.
Okay. I think I can do that.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks, Charles. Appreciate it. And a lot of times what will happen is you'll get some software that was installed on there. It'll make some entries in startup. You'll remove the software, but it won't remove the entry, and then you'll be stuck with this error message that says it's looking for a file. Well, you're completely functional in every other way except for the stupid error message that's coming up. And a lot of times also, if you've got antivirus, something might have tried to infect your computer, tried to put a startup option there. Your antivirus got rid of the actual file, but the startup option is still there, and then you get that stupid error messages. So it's probably not affecting you a whole lot, but it's worth looking into to find out where it came from. Sometimes the path will give you an idea of what it is, so that they'll name it like C program files and Sage or something. It'll tell you, and if it's connected to something that you had at one time, then the installer just didn't take an option out. So 330-25, yeah, there it goes again. 330-729-9977 is the phone number. If you want to get something scheduled with Youngstown Computer, let me give you the phone numbers there. 330-259-7278. Write that number down, and when the situation arises, we'd really appreciate the phone call. Give us a chance to service the computer. We do all bench services, and we do on-site service. So if you need to call us out to come to you, we'll be more than happy to get something scheduled. We have a bench tech, Anthony, and we also have a road guy, David. Both of those guys are available down at the office. Again, the number is 330-259-7278. You write that number down, stick it on the side of your computer. We've gone into many houses and seen that phone number stuck on the side of the computer. It makes me smile because I've been asking you guys to do that ever since we started doing this program. It's amazing. All right, 330-259-7278. Give Youngstown Computer a call. All right, we'll take this break. Donna Maxine will get to your call as soon as we get back from this. You are listening to the Youngstown Computer Show on 570 WKBN. We'll be back.
Hey guys, it's Lindsay Watts from the Mix Morning Show, and I am out here at Firestone Town Center, and we are getting people psyched for Summerfest 2018. If you're looking for a fun thing to do with the family, next weekend, Friday, June 15th, and Saturday, June 16th, from 5 to 10 p.m. each day, they're going to have live music out there. Friday, 7 to 9 p.m., John Reese and the Backbeat Band. Saturday, 5 to 7 p.m., the Yankee Gray Band. And 7 to 9 p.m., Jimmy and the Soul Blazers. There's going to be tons of live music, tons of activities for kids to do. It is rain or shine, so make sure you come on out if you're looking for something to eat. They have Homestead Kitchen and Cocktails, Smoke Work, Street Cuisine, and Kickin' Chicken, so you are going to be taken care of and finish the night with some froyo from Orange Leaf. It's the best way to spend the summer. Don't miss Summerfest out at Firestone Farms Town Center. Make sure you come out today to do some shopping at Firestone Town Center. I'm going to be spinning the Pizza Hut prize wheel from 12 until 2, so make sure you come out and see me.
We're just a few short months away from full-scale marijuana legalization across the entire Canadian country. That's right, Canada is ending their war on cannabis. And that means that very soon, dozens of tiny U.S.-based marijuana firm stocks, those that trade for just pennies today, could skyrocket by 100%, 300%, 500%, or higher. This is your chance to turn a single $50 bill into an absolute fortune. But you need to get in ASAP, according to Agora Financial. Share prices are expected to begin soaring this summer. As CNBC explains, now is the right time to bet big on marijuana, as the industry is poised to be gigantic. And Forbes is touting that hundreds of millions of dollars are pouring in. Check out Agora Financial's analysis at profitfrompot.com to find out how you can legally stake a claim in the best of the best that this industry has to offer. That's profitfrompot.com. Profitfrompot.com. Go now. If you don't, you'll probably regret it for the rest of your life.
Save on your dream RV at the RV Liquidation Show June 8th through the 17th at the Grove City Premium Outlets, featuring over 70 motorhomes, fifth wheels, and travel trailers on display at blowout prices. You won't want to miss your chance to save with these huge discounts. Visit Grove City Outlets today. Do you work with a team? Do you have an organization that you care about? The team at DMXI wants the Youngstown Valley to know that they are offering mobile digital screening mammography to the area. If you want to have your group or organization signed up, just visit dmxi.com and click the Mobile Coach tab to learn more, or call 844-870-3694. That's 844-870-3694. Let Dr. Adam Crouch and DMXI team treat your team with the best. DMXI, just off Todd Avenue in Boardman.
A beautiful night off the shores of Lake Erie.
This is more than digging in. This is never giving up.
Bases loaded, nobody out.
This is more than a rally.
The set, the pitch.
It's a hold your breath, memory making,
a swing and a high fly ball, deep right field.
Reason to stay to the end.
Gone to the lower deck.
This is more than a summer night. This is a Cleveland tradition.
Enjoy an Andrew Miller bobblehead courtesy of Pepsi on June 16th. Get tickets at Indians.com.
Don't you hate algae or cloudy in your swimming pool? Wouldn't it be great to never worry about that again? Our BioGuard True Blue Promise program creates spectacular water. And should algae or cloudy water appear, we'll give you everything needed to fix it for free. Come visit one of our friendly pool experts at Burnett Pools in Canfield, Cortland, or Newcastle and start enjoying a worry-free pool. The BioGuard True Blue Promise. Never miss a moment.
Burnett Pools, we've got it all.
From America's best-selling automobile to the world's toughest trucks, there's a reason why customers are driving from Youngstown, Boardman, Austintown, Hermitage, even Cleveland and Pittsburgh. So come and find out for yourself at our all-new state-of-the-art facility on Route 46. See you at Toyota of Warren.
If you're thinking it or doing it, there's an iHeartRadio playlist for it, and you can try it for free right now. iHeartRadio's created a playlist perfect for any mood, activity, or moment in your life. Suddenly, you're the emergency DJ at your friend's house. We got you. There are thousands of iHeartRadio playlists. Find the one perfect for your moment. Road trip, love songs, or maybe you need that workout push. There's a free playlist for that. Try it now. All your favorite music, all your favorite stations, all free.
iHeartRadio.
Temperature 69.
All right, welcome back, everybody. This is the Youngstown Computer Show, and I am Joe Danier, owner of Youngstown Computer. Let me do a couple text messages. Not enough time here before the top of the hour to get in any phone calls, but let me get these. There was a message here that when you're doing Facebook, it autoplays videos, but it mutes the feed. So if you hover over the video, there's a little speaker icon that you can click on to unmute it. So in addition to what I said before, this listener out there suggests that maybe it's muted and you might need to hover over it. And just a suggestion, trying all options to kind of get that worked out. So thanks for that text message. Let's see, next one here. I have a problem with my FOSCAM camera. I had 4 cameras for over 5 years. One of them keeps losing its signal. Doesn't matter if it's on Wi-Fi or network. Okay, so when it comes to these devices that sort of run a perpetual connection to a router or internet, what we see happen more times than not is that the firmware inside the device is either flaky or it goes bad or something like that. Sometimes if you go to the vendor's website and download firmware, the newest firmware that you can find, it might bring the camera back to life. If it doesn't, there might actually be something wrong with the camera. You think of these devices as little computers, right? And so anything that can happen to a computer can happen to these much simpler devices, but they're still electronics. So if it locks up on you, your computer locks up, what do? Well, you reboot it, and that's good for a little while. And if it locks up again, there's a bigger problem. Well, doing the firmware would be analogous to reloading the operating system. And if you've reloaded the operating system in your camera and you've rebooted the camera and it keeps locking up, there's probably something on the hardware end that's beginning to go bad. So it might be something that you need to replace. Another thing that can happen is power supplies on these cameras also deteriorate just like computers do. So you might want to take a power brick and maybe swap it with a different one and see if that's the case. All of problem-solving stuff is on the table. So you're switching wiring, switching the power brick, doing firmware, all of that stuff is sort of like universally applied, no matter if it's computers, laptops, or IP cams. So hope that helps. Thanks for the text message. Don and Maxine, we're going to get to your call as soon as we take this break here. 330-729-9977. Feel free to get on the lines. You're listening to the Youngstown Computer Show on 570 WKBN. We'll be right back.
The clock is ticking. Every day you put off buying life insurance can cost you big time. The older you get, the more you'll have to pay. And a sudden accident or unexpected illness could cause your rates to skyrocket or even make you uninsurable. Beat the clock. Call Select Quote now. No hassle, no obligation. In minutes, you'll have a choice of your best rates from up to 10 highly rated life insurance companies. Richard, 40 years old, takes meds to control his cholesterol. Still, Select Quote got him a 10-year, $500,000 policy for under $25 a month. Under $1 a day. Don't risk your family security another minute. Get your free quote now. Just call 800-280-8787. That's 800-280-8787. 800-280-8787. Or go to selectquote.com. Since 1985, we shop, you save.
Get full details on the example policy at selectquote.com/commercials. Your price could vary depending on your health, issuing company, and other factors. Not available in all states.
Time is 2 o'clock. For antique oak flooring, go to bairdbrothers.com. This is News Radio 570 WKBN, Youngstown.
From ABC News, I'm Daria Albinger. The G7 is over, and now President Trump is turning his attention to an historic summit with North Korea.
I really feel confident. I feel that Kim Jong-un wants to do something great for his people, and he has that opportunity.
The president holding an impromptu news conference before leaving for Singapore.
Kim Jong-un's advance team has descended on the St. Regis Hotel where he'll be staying, and there's tons of road closures around there as well. We saw U.S. Air Force perform drills over the skies of Singapore today, and there's a general excitement in Singapore for the summit.
ABC's Tara Palmieri in Singapore with some of the preparations that are now underway. While at the G7, the president stirred criticism for, among other things, his comments on trade.
The other world leaders are hoping that in person they can convince the president that a trade war is in nobody's interest.
But as ABC's David Wright in Quebec City said, that did not happen. A search for the remaining suspect in the shooting of an ATF agent in Gary, Indiana is over. Authorities say Bernard Graham, a convicted felon, is now in custody. The agent was shot and critically wounded while on an undercover assignment in Chicago. Authorities in Davie, Florida say search teams have located the body of a woman killed by an alligator while walking her dogs near a lake yesterday.
Initial necropsy revealed human remains in the gator.
Officer Donald Washington with the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission on that discovery. In London today, crowds gathered early today for Queen Elizabeth's official birthday celebration with the traditional trooping of the color. Her Majesty actually turned 92 in April. A lot of people also trying to get a glimpse of the newest royal, Meghan Markle, now the Duchess of Sussex. You're listening to ABC News.
Here's what's happening in the Valley. Bond was set at $210,000 in the case against a woman accused of a fatal wrong-way crash in Youngstown. Kadasha Basin appeared in Youngstown Municipal Court by video yesterday afternoon, where she pleaded not guilty to the misdemeanor charges against her. Investigators say she had alcohol, marijuana, and cocaine in her system when she drove her SUV the wrong way on Route 711 connector and crashed into a semi-truck back in February. That crash killed Bason's children, as well as her brother, 32-year-old Cedric Lyons. She also faces several charges, including aggravated vehicular homicide. A warrant for aggravated robbery has been issued for Kenneth Banks Jr. Investigators in Warren believe he's the man on video robbing Boost Mobile in Warren on West Market Street earlier this week. They say after he left with the stolen items, a witness saw him taking off his clothes. That clothing was found, and detectives say his name was written on a tag. 27 First News reports Boardman's Board of Trustees have delayed a decision on a proposal to build a Meijer store in the township. Trustees were supposed to vote Monday on a proposed zoning change, whether to rezone 4 acres of land from residential to commercial for the project. Now they say they'll likely be voting to accept a 90-day continuance on the issue, which Meijer's developers will present Monday. They want time to study the issue after the decision by the Zoning Commission to deny the zone change. In sports, the Cavs get swept in 4 games James against the Golden State Warriors, 108-85 in the NBA Finals. It's the second championship in a row for the Warriors. 3 in the past 4 years. Kevin Durant named the series MVP. LeBron James says he played the last 3 games with a significant hand bruise after punching a whiteboard following the devastating Game 1 loss. Indians over the Tigers 4-1. They both play again today, 3:37 on 570 WKBN. Cubs over the Pirates 3-1. They both take the field again today in Chicago. And Justify runs the third leg of the Triple Crown today at the Belmont Stakes. He's trying to become the second horse in the past 40 years to win the Triple Crown since American Pharoah did back in 2015. Post time 6:35. From the all-new Power Chevrolet Buick GMC Newsroom, I'm Dave Price.
Our next update at 2:30. Just ahead, more stimulating talk from the O'Charley's Digital Studios. $9.99 menu, 9 great meals, 1 great price. O'Charley's.
Tabors Landscaping and Garden Center is the Valley's one-stop shop for all your DIY outdoor projects. Tabors Garden Center and Landscaping, 800 East Middletown Road, North Lima on South Avenue Extension. Phone 330-549-2657.
Burnett Pools proudly presents the introduction of the Mahoning Valley's most affordable line of hot tubs. The cost? As low as $42 per month. Just $42 a month for an all-new fantasy spa from the makers of Hot Springs Portable Spas. Only Burnett Pools can make relaxation this affordable. These incredible hot tubs include plug-and-play technology that saves on electrical hookup. You gotta stop in today and see this newest line of affordable spas. What are you waiting for? The all-new Fantasy Spa, as low as $42 a month. Refresh, rejuvenate, and most of all, relax. Get more details today at BurnettPools.com or visit a convenient location near you in Canfield, Cortland, or Newcastle. Just $42 a month, and a new Fantasy Spa is all yours. Only at Burnett Pools Spas and Hot Tubs.
Burnett Pools, we've got it all.
Hi, this is Dan Rivers. We're back with another year of Tribe Replay, brought to you by Stadium GM Superstore in Salem. Win a 5 Points car wash, an oil change from Stadium, a Pizza Hut pizza, and a monthly grand prize of Indians tickets and dinner at Chili's Bar and Grill. Weekdays, 8:30, 570 WKBN.
Save on your dream RV at the RV Liquidation Show June 8th through the 17th at the Grove City Premium Outlets, featuring over 70 motorhomes, fifth wheels, and travel trailers on display at blowout prices. You won't want to miss your chance to save with these huge discounts. Visit Grove City Outlets today.
Tune in every Saturday morning at 7 a.m. for the Mahoning Valley Sportsman Show, hosted by Mike Craig. Proudly brought to you by Bolt Construction. Over 35 years of doing things right in the gas and oil industry and airport gathering systems. Online at boltconstruction.cc.
Find huge savings now through Sunday during Menards Crazy Day Sale. Crestone straight retaining wall blocks are only 59 cents each after rebate. Grab a gallon of Pittsburgh Ultra exterior flat paint for only $10.48 after rebate. Get your choice of Covina faucets by American Standard. $19 after rebate. Relax in a hanging lounger. Only $99 after rebate. These deals are so crazy they're available in-store only while supplies last. So hurry in to save big during Menards Crazy Day Sale.
Save big money at Menards.
It's the tech guy, Leo Laporte. Sunday nights at 6 on News Radio 570 WKBN. For your home or business, call Mazza Heating and Cooling in Girard, your factory-authorized Bryant dealer. Now, the Storm Team 27 forecast.
Partly sunny and humid today with a high near 80, with scattered showers and thunderstorms developing this afternoon into early this evening. Then for tonight, mostly cloudy. Showers and scattered thunderstorms during the overnight into Sunday morning, with the low around 60. In the Storm Team 27 Weather Center, I'm Rich Morgan.
Temperature 69.
All right, welcome back, everybody. This is the Youngstown Computer Show. I am Joe Danier, owner of Youngstown Computer, and this is the second hour where we get to talk about things that are happening in the tech industry, in the field. We kind of take you guys along with us, give you the opportunity to give a call, share experiences with the whole audience. We kind of talk about and talk through those experiences in hopes that we can sort of help people that might be a little behind us, somebody who hasn't yet run into what we've run into, and because of that interaction, they're able to sort of experience it vicariously through us. And, it's a protective thing. It's also, take something that's intimidating and makes it a little less so. And also, allows you to dabble a little bit without the fear of, being totally on your own, because sometimes you just don't know where to go when you have questions like this. So 330-729-9977 is the phone number. We're going to go to Maxine. She's been waiting forever. Maxine, you're on the Youngstown Computer Show. How can we help you?
Well, our computer was contaminated, and the bank told us to unplug it, and so we did. But now, do we need a new computer, or my husband wants to just get a hard drive, but we don't know what else we need to do?
Okay, if you get a new computer, that solves the problem, but you might not need to go that far. About how old is the computer?
I don't roughly know. I don't know. I don't go on it. He does.
Okay. Yeah, and really what you're going to want to do to protect yourself is to make sure that it's absolutely clean of any of those infections, because you're not going to want to operate on it if it still has some kind of, software on it that's sending your information out. So you want to do one of three things. So you want to either get the virus cleaned off, you want to get it reloaded, or you can replace it. Obviously, the nuclear option's replace. That does it, but you might not have to spend new computer money to be able to do that. A cleanup might be all that you need. Do you have a lot of stuff on there, programs and pictures and documents, anything like that?
Pictures and things, yes.
Okay.
But would a new hard drive take care of that?
Getting a new hard drive?
Well, that's what my husband wants to do, is put in a new hard drive and start over. But I don't know if it would still be contaminated.
Well, the old hard drive would. If you put a new hard drive and reload it, there's no chance of it being infected, because it's brand new. Now, if you bring flash drives or old hard drives, those things might be able to send the infection back to the brand new one. So you want to keep that stuff away from it if you can help it. Usually what we'll do is we'll take a drive that maybe has important stuff on it, and we will bring it into a computer that's not infected and just recover the documents that are needed, make sure that they're clean before we introduce them back onto a new computer. So you could get a hard drive, you can reload it fresh, and that effectively gets rid of the virus.
Okay. All right. And now, I could just call your office and then somebody could come out?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right. Thanks, Maxine. Appreciate it.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Bye.
And, with anything else, our guys will assess it first, and then we're going to give you information to help you make a decision. Our guys aren't sales guys. So if there are three options on the table, after we see your stuff and the recovery, it might make sense to do a cleanup versus, getting a new hard drive. So, have faith in our guys' recommendation to be able to steer you into something that makes the most sense for you. You obviously give us what your major concerns are, and if it's all about price, or your pictures are very valuable, whatever that is, we'll always sort of look through whatever prism that you give us. So whatever we want, what is most important to you, we'll make sure becomes most important to us when we go through the process. So yes, 330-259-7278 is the phone number. And then they'll put all options on the table. I mean, I'll give you one situation. If let's just say the computer's 10 years old and you were probably due another computer anyhow, then putting hard drives in a computer that's 10 years old is not something that we'd steer you down. I mean, if you absolutely loved this, you had an affinity for this exact computer, then we would do what you wanted us to do. But when it comes to giving you three options, and then after considering everything that we experience when we assess it, we'll give you the best of those options from our standpoint. Because we're taking it from sort of the marketplace perspective. We see thousands of these things come through our office, and we see when they go really well and when they go really poorly. And we're trying to save you from the numbers game. Okay, so if you've got a 5-year-old computer and something goes bad, like you get infected, well, you're hitting that threshold where there's going to be more stuff that's going to be coming up on the horizon, like memory sticks and power supplies. And, right after you do a repair for a cleanup, we don't want you a year later or a couple months later to one of those things that were going to go bad anyway to go bad. And then you have back-to-back, you have an infection cleanup, and then right back behind it, you have a piece of hardware go out. That's what we're trying to save you from, is what we see on a large scale, giving you information that you would otherwise not have. When we get to see perspective of 1,000 of them, you get to see the one that's sitting in front of you only. But it becomes valuable when we can give it to you in its totality. So 330-729-9977. Let's go to Dawn next. Dawn, you're on the Youngstown Computer Show. How can I help you?
Hi there.
Hi.
I've been using Microsoft Office for many, many years, and recently because of I can't remember, but exactly why I did. But I ended up going to the Office 360. I disliked the product. I looked around for another installable. I used to have it. I had 10, and I had 13. I had 16. No, I never had 16. Sorry. And I'm looking on to buy, and I'm seeing that you can buy Microsoft Office 2013 very reasonably priced. But I'm just wondering, because everywhere you do it, they don't send you any kind of installable stuff. They said they'll send you a link to download it. Now, I'm talking about maybe $50 to $60 for the product, and I'm a little bit concerned that it might be fake copies or counterfeit or whatever. I'm kind of reticent to purchase that way. Are these places that are selling it like at those kind of prices, are they legit or what?
You know what? Usually not when the price is that low. What I'd expect to pay for a couple, maybe 2013 is it's probably going to be about $160. Anything less than $160, it's either going to be someone who gave it up, used the key, and then is reselling it. It's going to be something like that because the cost of getting the software is higher than that. So if I just bought a retail copy of 2013, I'm going to pay $160, so there's no way I could price it below $160. Now, if you get somebody who stocks it and, they're a trustworthy company like a Newegg or something like that, if it's just an individual and you've never purchased from them before, I would be really hesitant to send them any money.
Well, they're from companies. There are these companies that are selling it, but I'm not sure if they're they're certainly not Newegg or, Best
Not
Buy
big
or
companies,
like that.
right?
But they're companies I've never heard of. But they're companies, and they list all this different software. So, okay, if now the other question I have is, since I've been using the 360, many times when I save a document, it'll tell me, oh, we're going to save this in a format that's more suitable for the cloud. And I'm wondering now, how would I go back if I want to go and say, if I buy like a 5 license copy of 2016 Office, what do you think I should pay for that?
2016, like a traditional version where you get the disc in hand?
Yeah, whatever it is, just.
Yeah, it's going to be just under $200 for that one. 2000, yeah, just about $200.
5 copies. I would like it like 5 licenses.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that's what they give you when you do the home and business. I'm pretty sure they'll give you 5 activations per key. I don't think you have to do individual license at that point, as long as you go with the home and business version.
Home and business. Okay. So the question then is, so say I do that, and that's not 13. If I'm going to do it, I might as well go to 16.
Right.
Yeah?
Yep. Exactly.
Okay. So now, what would I need to do to all these documents and spreadsheets and stuff that I've been saving in this format that's suitable? Because it gives you a choice. It says, would you like this to be accessible for previous versions, or do you want this to be optimized for the cloud? And I've been just, without thinking about it, just said, just make it optimized for the cloud. Well, now will I not be able to access them?
Well, you're going to probably want to open those documents back in Office 365 and then save them to computer, and then you can control what type of file type. You're not going to put them in the cloud anymore. You're going to save them back down local. If you're going to 2016 and you were just to go to your Microsoft OneDrive, you could probably pull that stuff down, copy them down to your desktop, and I bet you 2016 will be able to open those. I haven't tried it, but I'm assuming because it's newer that it'll see that format as something that it can open.
Okay, now, would there be an issue? Because I like that solution. Would I have a problem if I bought the 16, installed it on the machines, and then without taking off the 360 first? Is that an issue or not?
I don't know that they're going to let you put both copies on there at the same time. I mean, it's possible. But what'll probably happen is it'll say, we see you got a newer version of it. Would you like to upgrade or something like that? Give it a shot. When you get the disc, try installing it and see if you can get it to install in addition to the 365, and then you'll know for sure if you open it up in one, and you'll know if that's good to go.
That way, at least what I'm afraid of is saying, okay, I've got these files, but I can't look at them or use them anymore.
All right. Thanks, Don. Appreciate the phone call.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And, and for anybody, the difference between the traditional and the cloud and whatnot is that Microsoft sort of went to the subscription-based model where they want you to buy Office where you pay a monthly fee rather than you pay one time. So at traditional, you would pay $200, you'd own an office, and every couple years you would maybe buy a new one. So I'd go from 2010 to 2016, and I can go 6 years on my $200 office purchase. Well, the subscription model, they give you a little bit of a discount, right? So you're not gonna, in this case, maybe I pay $8 a month. So in a year's time, I'm paying, what is that, $96, right? And so it's not quite the $200 I would put in there per year, but I'm basically buying a license every 2 years. Okay, so it's a little bit ahead of that subscription, but I don't have to part with $200. They really like that subscription model, especially because of how the piracy rate on Office was extraordinarily high. And so if they limit it where it was a lower dose, then people are more likely to be legitimate users, and Microsoft makes more money when their users are using paid products. So there's a lot of companies that are going the subscription-based model. I'm a fan of it in some ways, and in some ways that it's, I really like owning the disk for my software. I don't like the subscription one because you don't have choice then. Once you stop paying the monthly fee, your program goes away, so you're on the hook for as long as you want to use that program, which, I was a purchaser of very, very early on Adobe, the Photoshop, right? Loved Photoshop. I did graphics creation forever. And, at the time, it was $600 for a license for Adobe Photoshop. Well, I bought it in, we'll say, 2001, and I used that sucker for every bit of 6 years because I just paid $600. And in my world, that was a major part of our, software budget. And so I got a lot of years out of it. Now, I pay for Adobe Creative Cloud, I pay $60 a month. So in a year, I'm at already $720, right? And I got 6 years out of it when, and I had the choice. I was a legitimate, I used a legitimate product. Now, let's just say I did it in the same capacity going back. I'm paying the same amount of money. They're financing it and spreading it out, but I'm paying 6 times the amount because I didn't need any more out of Adobe to warrant me having to buy a new copy of it. So it's one of those things where I had a choice where I could not, once I paid that $600, it was mine, and I used it for 6 years without having to pay another dime. Now I don't have that option. I mean, that's $3,600 worth of Creative Cloud that I'd have to purchase to keep using Adobe Photoshop in that way. So it becomes really expensive. And again, Photoshop was a very highly pirated version, piece of software. So it made sense that Adobe did that. I understand why they did it, but me as a creator, that would have cost me a ton of money back in the beginning time. So I wouldn't have appreciated that. All right, we're going to take a break and take some more of your phone calls. So 330-729-9977 is the phone number, or you can text me at 333-1570. We'll take this break, come back right back. You're listening to the Youngstown Computer Show on 570 WKBN.
Don't make yard work hard work. DuCut and Toro feature a full line of products: battery-powered handheld equipment, dependable walk-behind mowers, and time-saving zero turns. Why wait? Save your valuable time. See a DuCut professional today. Toro is one of America's highest-rated walk-behind lawnmowers. Count on Toro, count on DuCut. Route 422 in Warren and Route 224 in Boardman.
Let yourself go to DuCut.
Great planting beds start with fresh mulch from Altier's Home and Garden Center. Start with Altier's very popular natural double shredded brown mulch or their color enhanced double shredded mulch in black, brown, and red tones. All can be enhanced with any of Altier's decorative stone. And don't forget the play area. Altier's has playground mulch. Remember too, at Altier's, haul the mulch yourself or ask about same-day delivery. Call today, get it today. Altier's Home and Garden Center, South Avenue at the corner of McClurg Road in Boardman.
Hi, Helen. You coming to lunch today?
No, I can't find my red jewel.
Oh, okay. Helen lost her jewelry.
Oh, you know what? Helen is probably playing Jewel Quest on iPlay.com.
Hi, Helen. You meeting the girls for dinner?
No, I'm busy with the new romance.
Okay.
What is she doing tonight?
Helen says she's with a man?
Oh, she's playing Dark Romance on iPlay.com.
Helen, it's bridge night. Want to come over early?
Lucky 7, come on, baby, show me the jewel. Jackpot, gotta go.
What?
What's going on?
Helen is in Las Vegas with her new boyfriend, and he has her jewels.
Helen is playing Las Vegas Casino on iPlay.com. Download iPlay.com for free to your PC and start your own adventure. You can choose from over 2,500 games. It's fun, easy to use, and if you like it, the low monthly payment lets you play as often as you want.
Two rock and roll legends join forces. John Fogerty and ZZ Top. Blues and Bayous Tour. June 19th, the Covelli Center. Reserved seats are on sale now at Southwoods Health Box Office and Ticketmaster.com. John Fogerty and ZZ Top. Produced by JAC Live.
Arthritis, back pain, knee pain, bursitis, fibromyalgia. Learn how you can solve these problems. Sunday morning, 7 a.m. News Radio 570 WKBN.
The Scrappers kick off their 20th season Friday, June 15th. Tickets are on sale now, including the opening day package with 4 tickets, a $20 gift card to Quaker Steak and Lube, and a large one-topping pizza from Papa John's for only $44. For more info, call the Scrappers at 330-505-0000 or visit mvscrappers.com. The Scrappers 2018 season is presented by the Eastwood Mall Complex. Scrappers Baseball. Baseball with bite.
Don't you hate algae or cloudy in your swimming pool? Wouldn't it be great to never worry about that again? Our BioGuard True Blue Promise program creates spectacular water. And should algae or cloudy water appear, we'll give you everything needed to fix it for free. Come visit one of our friendly pool experts at Burnett Pools in Canfield, Cortland, or Newcastle and start enjoying a worry-free pool. The BioGuard True Blue Promise. Never miss a moment.
Burnett Pools, we've got it all.
You are never going to get as much sleep as you want, just face it. So you have to make every hour of sleep you do get count. Boll & Branch helps you finally get what you really deserve, a great night's sleep with a set of their 100% organic cotton sheets. These are the softest sheets you will ever feel, and they get softer over time as you use them. They are twice the quality of other luxury sheets for half the price. Join the hundreds of thousands of Americans, including 3 U.S. presidents, sleeping better on Boll & Branch sheets. Boll & Branch guarantees that you will love their sheets. You can try them in your home risk-free for a month. If you don't like them, send them back, get all your money back. Plus, Boll & Branch has award-winning blankets, towels, pillows, all just as comfy. Get $50 off your first set of sheets for the promo code RUSH. $50 off at Boll & Branch, BOLLN branch.com. The promo code is RUSH.
From America's best-selling automobile to the world's toughest trucks, there's a reason why customers are driving from Youngstown, Boardman, Austintown, Hermitage, even Cleveland and Pittsburgh. So come and find out for yourself at our all-new state-of-the-art facility on Route 46. See you at Toyota of Warren.
Temperature 69.
All right, welcome back, everybody. This is the Youngstown Computer Show. I'm Joe Danier, owner of Youngstown Computer, and this is where you come to get your tech info throughout the week. They give us this spot, and I really appreciate it. iHeart has been so great to me and all the people here at the station. I really do appreciate being able to do this each week. I really enjoy, talking to people out that have listened to the show for years. I mean, the impact that we have and sort of the confidence that we were able to give people over the years has been phenomenal. This is brainchild of Dan Rivers right in the very beginning when I started doing computers. I met him out at the Eastwood Mall. He was doing a remote, and they were having internet connectivity problems out at the Eastwood Mall. And he was doing a show, and he really, needed the internet to be able to do it. This was in the infancy of Wi-Fi and cellular. I happened to have a little we weren't on 4G at the time. This was probably Edge, right? Remember Edge, the internet Edge? Anyway, I had this little hotspot, and so I at the mall, I connected my hotspot with a laptop, created a little network, and allowed him to plug his laptop into my laptop, and gave him internet. So I went out and solved a problem. I'm an opportunist. So, when I see an opportunity to go help somebody or, change trajectory, be there for them, I've always done that. And so, we got to talking about what this radio station does from the marketing side. And I was that, fledgling little business that had, less than a handful of customers. So I was just getting started out. Radio is one of those things that you always thought really cost a lot of money and it was way out of reach. And what this radio station did for me is they made every step of advertising palatable. Okay. And I always received more value in the marketing that they extended to me than I was ever paying for, because I got a person behind the decisions that was giving me give me good advice instead of me making bad decisions and wasting a whole lot of money. I just put my faith in the people who do this for a living, and they guided me. And I have a lot of respect for that, because that's how I treat people in my business, where you take care of people and you do the right thing, and it pays in huge dividends, because you're just good to people, and you get good from people. And so this station did that for me, and we've just gone every year. We've done a little bit more. They've done a little bit more, and just over the years, they've just been awesome to me. So if anybody out there is contemplating radio advertising, this station has been just off the charts awesome for our company. Did a lot of good for us. And, we had a marketing plan that could extend other than, this market, and we've never had to go to it. So we had TV and other radio stations, and we've had so much success with this audience and this station that we've never had to break out into any other market. So again, I want to thank everybody, during this radio station or in this radio station for giving us the opportunity and always being there for us. All right, 330-729-9977. We're going to take this break. Come back, take some more of your phone calls. Herbie, I see you out there. We'll get your call as soon as we get back. You're listening to the Youngstown Computer Show on 570 WKBN. We'll be back.
Here's what's happening in the Valley. A warrant for aggravated robbery has been issued for Kenneth Banks Jr. Investigators in Warren believe he's the man on video robbing Boost Mobile in Warren on West Market Street earlier this week. They say after he left with the stolen items, a witness saw him taking off his clothes. That clothing was found, and detectives say his name was written on a tag. One person taken to the hospital after a car flipped over on South Avenue near East Boston after hitting two vehicles, a sign, and a utility pole. It happened in front of Teeny's Tavern yesterday afternoon. Witnesses at the scene say the driver hit a car turning into the tavern. Police say it's not known what caused the crash, and the driver has not been identified. Bond was set at $210,000 in the case against a woman accused of a fatal wrong-way crash in Youngstown. Kadasha Basin appeared in Youngstown Municipal Court by video yesterday afternoon, where she pleaded not guilty to the misdemeanor charges against her. Investigators say she had alcohol, marijuana, and cocaine in her system when she drove her SUV the wrong way on Route 711 connector and crashed into a semi-truck back in February. That crash killed Bason's children, as well as her brother, 32-year-old Cedric Lyons. She also faces several charges, including aggravated vehicular homicide. In sports, the Cavs get swept in 4 games against the Golden State Warriors, 108-85 in the NBA Finals. It's the second championship in a row for the Warriors. 3 in the past 4 years. Kevin Durant named the series MVP. Cavaliers head coach Ty Lue on LeBron James in the finals.
Probably one of the greatest playoff runs that we'll ever see from an individual. To carry this team the way he did all season and leading by example, it's just a testament to his character and who he is as a person and as a player.
Indians over the Tigers 4-1. They both play again today, 3:37 on 570 WKBN. Cubs over the Pirates 3-1. They both take the field again today in Chicago. And Justify runs the third leg of the Triple Crown today at the Belmont Stakes. He's trying to become the second horse in the past 40 years to win the Triple Crown since American Pharoah did back in 2015. Post time 6:35. From the all-new Power Chevrolet Buick GMC Newsroom, I'm Dave Price.
Our next update at 3.
This is Dave Johnson, owner of the historic Spread Eagle Tavern and Inn of Hanoverton, Ohio. If you're looking for that special occasion dining experience, or perhaps a night stay in a romantic bed and breakfast that dates back to the early 1800s, then the Spread Eagle Tavern is the place for you. I would like to personally invite you to the Spread Eagle, a place that takes you back in time with period antiques, and breakfast is included with an overnight stay. Reservations are recommended 330-223-1583.
Find huge savings now through Sunday during Menards Crazy Day Sale. Crestone straight retaining wall blocks are only 59 cents each after rebate. Grab a gallon of Pittsburgh Ultra exterior flat paint for only $10.48 after rebate. Get your choice of Covina faucets by American Standard, $19 after rebate. Relax in a hanging lounger, only $99 after rebate. These deals are so crazy they're available in-store only while supplies last. So hurry in to save big during Menards Crazy Day Sale.
Save big money at Menards.
Take advantage of unbeatable savings at the RV Liquidation Show, June 8th through the 17th at the Grove City Premium Outlets. Save on a huge selection of motorhomes, fifth wheels, and travel trailers from premier brands like Grand Design, Tiffin, and Coachman. Find the new 2018 Coachman Clipper 17 FQ travel trailer for only $11,849. You save $3,990. Hurry, you don't want to miss out on incredible savings and your chance to camp in your dream RV this season. Head to Grove City Premium Outlets for the RV Liquidation Show today or visit campersinn.com.
Ratings based on a 2018 survey of 1,600 U.S. singles.
I'm Grant Langston, the CEO of eHarmony. If you're online dating and looking for love, you're probably tired of the lazy text messages, dead-end conversations, and matches that never turn into dates. eHarmony's different. We're the #1 trusted dating site and have the highest quality matches. There's one app built to bring you real love, eHarmony. Go to eHarmony.com today and get a free month included when you buy a 3-month plan. Use code MEET. eHarmony.com, code MEET.
A beautiful night off the shores of Lake Erie.
This is more than taking the field. It's defending our turf.
Full count. Now this crowd is getting into it.
It's more than an out. It's hard work, hustle,
Diving towards second. Ramirez has it. Up throwing to first. He can!
and high-fiving friends.
What a play to save the day!
This is more than a summer night. This is a Cleveland tradition.
Get your fill of Sugardale Dollar Dogs on June 15th and get your tickets on Indians.com.
BY Pools and Spas is proud to announce that they're the exclusive Viking pool dealer in the area. Viking Pools are the premier in-ground fiberglass pool company, offering the highest quality multi-layered construction and non-porous surface. For Viking Pools, hot tubs, and pool supplies, visit BY Pools and Spas, 224 at Struthers Road in Poland. Check them out at bypoolsandspas.com.
We're the one for family fun.
Hi, this is Eric Clark at Fairway Ford in Canfield. Trucks, that's what we're all about at Fairway. With over 300 F-150s and Super Duties available, it's no wonder Fairway is the #1 F-150 dealer in the entire region, including Ohio and Pennsylvania. We have Limiteds, Platinums, Lariats, King Ranches, XLTs, and STXs, all on sale at your Ford truck headquarters and top dollar for your trade-in. Visit us at fairwayfordohio.com or 330-533-FORD. Fairway, that's the way we do business.
Win tickets before you can even buy them to our 2018
iHeartRadio Music Festival!
Justin Timberlake, Jack White, Carrie Underwood, Mariah Carey, Imagine Dragons, Jason Aldean, Sam Smith, Luke Bryan, Leonard Skinner, Panic at the Disco, Kelly Clarkson, Shawn Mendes, Ray Shrimmer, Logic, and more to be announced. Hosted by Ryan Seacrest.
It's here from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas.
Set a reminder for our exclusive Capital One cardholder presale starting Tuesday at 1 p.m.
The clock is ticking. Every day you put off buying life insurance can cost you big time. The older you get, the more you'll have to pay. And a sudden accident or unexpected illness could cause your rates to skyrocket or even make you uninsurable. Beat the clock. Call SelectQuote now. No hassle, no obligation. In minutes, you'll have a choice of your best rates from up to 10 highly rated life insurance companies. Richard, 40 years old, takes meds to control his cholesterol. Still, SelectQuote got him a 10-year, $500,000 policy for under $25 a month. Under $1 a day. Don't risk your family's security another minute. Get your free quote now. Just call 800-280-8787. That's 800-280-8787. 800-280-8787. Or go to SelectQuote.com. Since 1985, we shop, you save.
Get full details on the example policy at SelectQuote.com/commercials. Your price could vary depending on your health, issuing company, and other factors. Not available in all states.
Just ahead, more stimulating talk from the O'Charley's Digital Studios. $9.99 menu, 9 great meals, 1 great price. O'Charley's. Cool your home this summer. Call Mazza Heating and Cooling in Girard, your factory-authorized Bryant dealer. Now, the Storm Team 27 forecast.
Partly sunny and humid today with a high near 80, with scattered showers and thunderstorms developing this afternoon into early this evening. Then for tonight, mostly cloudy. Showers and scattered thunderstorms during the overnight into Sunday morning, with the low around 60. In the Storm Team 27 Weather Center, I'm Rich Morgan.
Temperature 69.
570 WKBN.com, powered by Donnell Ford and DonnellFord.com, where price sells cars and great service keeps customers.
All right, welcome back, everybody. This is the Youngstown Computer Show. I am Joe Danier, owner of Youngstown Computer, and we give you this floor to talk about things that are happening in tech. Text messages came in. Office 365 gives you the most current version at all times via downloading and allows installs on 5 computers. If it's been updating correctly, you should have had Office 2016 installed for a while now. This is in response to, we were talking to a gentleman that was looking to go the more traditional route instead of the cloud version. He wanted to get the standalone. And really, the payment arrangement is really the difference. So if you have Office 365, the version of the features and all that kind of stuff are going to be real similar between, or exact between the two versions. Just the method of payment versus, you're paying a monthly fee versus buying it in one-time shot. So thanks for that text message. Appreciate it. Herbie's been waiting a while, so let's go right to the phones, 330-729-9977. Herbie, you're on the Youngstown Computer Show. How can I help you?
Hi. Hey, I wanted to ask a quick question here. My buddy claimed that he's had his computer on for 6 or 7 years and never turned it off. And he says, turning it on and off that you're running it. I know my brother used to work on TVs in the 50s and 60s, especially out of service, and he said, don't turn the TV off at night. Are they right or wrong?
It's a coin flip. From a math standpoint, I'll go into some details a little bit later on, but it's about a coin flip. It's about the same experience.
Will the light bulb burn out no quicker if you leave it on all the time?
Theoretically, yes, but from a cost standpoint, if you leave it on versus turn it off, you're more likely to have electronics go bad when power, because they usually go bad when either power is added or removed. So you go through the cycles more. It's harder on the electronics turning it on and off, so they go through it faster.
Well, that's what he said. He said it didn't hurt his computer, but I didn't know as much as he knew, and I wasn't about to challenge him or, get in a consultation.
Yeah, but if it's running all the time, you're also paying more in electricity, so that it's an equal value because you paid more in electricity, but the components lasted longer. Versus I saved on electricity, but now I have to replace components more often. So it's about the same.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Herbie. Appreciate it. That's an interesting question because I love the fact that we're contemplating that because, like I said, it's a mathematical thing. And we're, computer components every year get a little bit more power friendly, right? They consume less electricity and still give you the same output. So it's getting better. Right, so you're running off a computer that at one time would go through 400 watts of electricity. If you put it on your little calculator, you can figure out what that costs you per month. Versus now that you can easily run on a 200 watt power supply and it give you the same, even faster speed than it once did. So that you put that in your calculator and you see we're running about half the amount of electricity costs that you once were. So I like to leave things on. Okay, I think that they have enough natural power management features where your monitor after 30 minutes of inactivity that it will turn the tube off so that you're consuming a little bit less. But if I can keep the motherboard up to temperature and I can keep power running through it, I'm pretty sure that motherboard's going to last a little bit longer because it's not like wearing it out. What really is hard on it when you get that initial spark of electricity that goes through there, that's when components seem to, that they're sensitive to that electrostatic discharge. So whenever you get that jolt of electricity, I mean, it's got lots of buffers, lots of things to absorb it and step electricity down so it's nice and safe and comfortable. But just from our perspective, I mean, we started doing this right when, you did lose a lot of memory sticks to electricity and you did lose a lot of motherboards. Now it's better, but I know it's still the same architecture that's underneath there. So it's still that mathematical chance. So thanks for the phone call, Herbie. Appreciate it. Let's go next to Pat. Pat, you're on the Youngstown Computer Show. How can we help you?
Yeah, I have a quick question.
Sure.
Is there a difference between, I know there is a difference, but between Windows Pro and Windows Home 10, is there I know there's all the different little features, but I'm having trouble with Windows Pro with resolution and size of documents on the screen.
See, display differences. See, our deal is from a networking standpoint, so we can get a Windows Pro computer to participate in a network different than home. I'd have to look up to see if there are any like display features that are different. I know with the mobile edition, like if you have a Microsoft Surface, there's a difference between the Surface one, and you can't adjust all things. But I'll have to look at the chart and see if there's any display differences.
Yeah, we've tried resolution, and it's still the numbers and letters are kind of fuzzy on the outer edges. It just seems strange that Pro isn't giving us the features, the clarity and stuff that we've gotten on home.
Yeah, I doubt it. I think if you get resolution set on both home and Pro, I think it's the same exact display. So I think your problem's going to be something else.
Does the screen size make you have I know it would be a smaller document, but it wouldn't necessarily make the text itself smaller, would it?
Well, if the bigger the resolution setting, the smaller things look. So people have a tendency to put a high resolution setting, but then zoom in on whatever they're looking at to make the text bigger, versus making the display smaller resolution, right, and looking at it native, and it doesn't look as zoomed in. So I imagine in the display settings that you're probably going to have a really high resolution, but you're going to be at like 150% zoom. So I would probably back your display out a little bit and put the zoom on 100%. You also have zoom controls within the application, so you can zoom really close in on a Word document or a browser page without affecting the display.
Well, if I have the same program on both the Pro and the business one, the not the business.
Yeah, the home and Pro, right?
Shouldn't they be the same?
They should be exact. Yep, there's going to be a setting that differs between the two.
If I can't get it exact, can I network it from the home to the Pro?
You shouldn't have to. They're going to have the same interface. So as long as you get the settings all the same, it'll be the same display.
Could that be Java that's making a difference too?
Probably not. I mean, what application are we talking about? Is it just web browser?
No, it's actually a downloaded site from a automobile manufacturer that lists the parts.
Gotcha. It's going to be zoom settings. If you hit Control plus and minus, that is the zoom control in your browser. Play with that, zoom in and out, and I bet you can get both of them to line. If the resolution's the same and your magnification's the same, it's going to be something in the browser. Use Control plus to go in, Control minus to go out.
Aha. Okay. I think we'll try that.
All right. Awesome. Thanks, Pat. Appreciate the phone call.
Thank you so much. You're very helpful.
Oh, good to hear. I'm glad you're out there.
Have a good weekend.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, so yeah, I mean, you have three different display settings on your machine, and where that's, I'm going to use that example here to tell you that, if you're not, you don't have to be visually impaired. If you just, think that the resolution makes your desktop icons too small. Let me give you the pros and cons of this, okay? So your resolution setting is a measurement of dots that are going across the screen and down the screen, and it'll be represented by a 4-digit number by a 4-digit number. Like when we first started out, it was 640 by 480, right? That was your normal 4x3 monitor. And that was, the monitor had a capability, a best resolution, optimal setting, and then so you lined it up with what your video card sent out to the monitor, and then you had these two happy things, working together. Now monitors are also optimized for certain resolutions. So let's just say it's 1920 by 1080. Okay, so then you set your monitor, which is capable of being displayed by the video card and what it's sending out. So we're still accomplishing the same thing. And then so you get these really capable monitors that want you to set these really big resolutions. When I say big resolutions, that means you have so much desktop real estate. Your icons look super small because your video card is capable of sending so much information out to the monitor. That's why they call it optimal, because you're capable of doing it, so that's what they set it out. Well, that became a problem with some people because it made everything really little. All right, so then they added desktop magnification. So in your display adapter, you can set it at 125% magnification, which meant that even though your resolution was natively set at 1920 by 1080, it was taken in by 25% and blows up the icons. It blows up the stuff that you're looking at, Word and your browser and so on and so forth, where the same information is being sent to the monitor, but your operating system is zooming in just by 25%. And you also have 150% and so on and so forth. The third thing is you can, and that's uniformly across all applications when you do that operating system magnification. Then individual applications gave you the opportunity to also zoom in. So let's just say that your display adapter, your icons look perfect. Well, don't touch your operating system magnification. But if a browser window, everything else is cool, but the browser window is looking a little bit small, use the magnification in the browser, but don't adjust the display and don't adjust the operating system magnification. Just do the browser. And so you have three different options of making things look bigger. You can adjust the entire computer while lowering the whole system resolution. You can adjust just the desktop by increasing the magnification, or you can adjust the browser or Microsoft Word's individual zoom to make that bigger. So if there's only one problem, I would just adjust those things on the application that you're having trouble with, not the whole thing system-wide. Because I'm telling you, your computer and your monitor want to be working off of the same resolution for sure. All right, so I do want to talk a little bit about the cutting the cable deal. Let me give you some of the Youngstown computer information. So those of you listening at home who have a computer problem, or maybe you don't have a computer problem, but you like what you heard during the program today, and you're interested in writing down our information. I will talk slower because I've been told many times that I talk a little too fast. 330-259-7278 is the phone number. 330-259-7278. Write that number down and stick it on the side of your computer. And when the time arises, we hope that you'll give us a call. Give us a shot at servicing any of the computer problems that you might have. We sell new equipment. We help you out. There are people who call us year after year that just want help doing their next thing. So they hear us all the time. We give them coaching on the air, but they also use us when they want to get into a new program and they need a little bit of training. We're really good at just kind of sitting by you and getting you to wherever you're going. So if it's, I need a faster computer, I need this thing cleaned up, I need to know how to use, Microsoft Word, I need to know how to use Firefox, save my bookmarks, anything. I mean, you can throw anything at us. You got our brains. You're going to rent them for a period of time, and we'll be there for you and teach you what you need to know. 330-259-7278 is the phone number. And like I said, write that number down because the time will arise. And we're just like any other company, any other service company. You need a plumber. You need a good furnace and heating company. Write that number down, 330-259-7278. All right, we're going to take this break, come back, take some more of your phone calls. You're listening to the Youngstown Computer Show on 570 WKBN. We'll be right back.
So like many of you, I have trouble sleeping. I have insomnia. No matter what I tried, it wouldn't work until I met Mike Lindell, and I got my very own MyPillow. It has changed my life. What makes MyPillow so different is MyPillow's patented adjustable fill. In other words, you can adjust the patented fill to your exact individual needs so you get the support you need and want to help you get to sleep faster and stay asleep longer. Just go to MyPillow.com or call 1-800-919-6090. Remember, use the promo code Hannity. When you do, Mike Lindell will give you his best offer ever. Buy one pillow and get another one absolutely free. MyPillow, made in the USA, 10-year unconditional warranty, and it has a 60-day, no-questions-asked money-back guarantee. You have nothing to lose. So it's time for you to start getting the quality of sleep that you've been wanting and we need. Just go to MyPillow.com or call 800-919-6090, promo code Hannity. Take advantage of Mike's special 2-for-1 offer. MyPillow.com, promo code Hannity.
Hey friends, as a marketer, you want to reach everyone, right? Adults, teens, millennials. But it's not like all these groups hang out in the same place. Actually wrong. They're all right here listening to radio commercials just like this one. Radio ads connect with 93% of Americans every week. Now that's more than Google, more than Facebook, more than TV. In fact, we reach 20% more millennials than TV. Want more of the people you want to talk to? Hey, they're all in one place. Right here. Get AM/FM working for you. Go to iHeartMedia.com.
For over 40 years, Bronx RV has been a family-owned and operated local business. If you're looking to go camping in the great outdoors, or you're just wanting a home away from home, Bronx RV has a great selection of new and used RVs. Bronx RV provides simple yet competitive pricing and offers a full parts and service department. Bronx RV pays top dollar for trade-ins and gives you the freedom to browse at their location on Route 45, just 4 miles north of Salem. Go to Bronx.com today to check out their inventory.
DMXI, the name the Valley has grown to trust with medical imaging, has now expanded their services to include personal injury cases. If you're involved with a personal injury case and would like to save money on your medical imaging, just remember DMXI. Remember, it's your choice where to have your imaging done, and Dr. Adam Crouch and his team will be there to help you receive the best imaging services possible. See all of their services at DMXI.com or just stop in. DMXI, just off Todd Avenue in Boardman.
Stifel is a full-service firm offering a wide range of investment vehicles and services. Stifel has 5 offices in the Valley with experienced advisors assisting you. For more information, visit Stifel.com or call 330-744-4351. Stifel Nicholas & Company, Incorporated.
The Boys of Summer return to Eastwood Field Friday, June 15th at 7:05 p.m. Opening night highlights include a baseball-themed drawstring bag for the first 2,500 fans, compliments of the Eastwood Mall. Stick around for the biggest fireworks show of the season, presented by the Nika IBEW Electricians, 21 WFMJ and WBCB, and Mix 98.9 with fireworks provided by Phantom Fireworks. The Scrappers 2018 season is presented by the Eastwood Mall Complex. Scrappers Baseball, baseball with bites.
When working at a growing business, you wear many hats. The new business hat, the buying toner for the copy machine hat, the sifting through tons of resumes hat. You can throw away that last hat thanks to Indeed.com. When posting your job, Indeed lets you add screener questions that give you a less time-consuming route to your short list of qualified candidates. So go ahead. Dust off that extra long lunch hat. Hiring's better when you've got your short list. Save time on hiring when you post a job on Indeed. Get started today at Indeed.com/hire.
From America's best-selling automobile to the world's toughest trucks, there's a reason why customers are driving from Youngstown, Boardman, Austintown, Hermitage, even Cleveland and Pittsburgh. So come and find out for yourself at our all-new state-of-the-art facility on Route 46. See you at Toyota of Warren.
Introducing free iHeartRadio playlists, perfect for any moment. iHeartRadio's hardworking team of music lovers has hand-curated thousands of playlists to fit any mood or activity, and now we're sharing them with you. Need to chill? There's a playlist for that. Need that hairband vibe? There's a free playlist for that. Thousands of playlists perfect for whatever life throws your way. Try it now. iHeartRadio. All your favorite music, all your favorite stations, all free.
It's 70.
All right, welcome back, everybody. This is the Youngstown Computer Show. As promised, I'm going to talk a little bit about cutting the cable. It's a very popular experiment. This gives sort of consumers the ability to sort of decentralize, or give yourself the ability to shop around for the programming that comes into your house. So if you're just you're simple and you get a cable box and you subscribe to basic cable and you have everything you need off of there, and you're comfortable with it, there's no reason to actually go anywhere else. But with high-speed internet, networks are starting and services are starting to shop against the traditional cable that comes to your house. And so soon we'll probably have the ability to buy all of our programming directly from whomever's producing it, rather than always having to buy through a coaxial. So, from our standpoint, we went through these periods where we would watch like 3 and 4 programs, a week. Just not even every other day. There's some days where our TV doesn't even get turned on, and so when we divide what our cable bill was by how many shows we'd actually watch, we were paying like $30 and $40 a show, which was ridiculous. I mean, we weren't big consumers of television programming. So then we thought there are shows that we watch. I mean, we're big sports watchers. We watch racing, we watch football, we watch baseball, we watch basketball. So that kind of stuff was, how much of that stuff was I going to have to give up? I didn't want to spend all of my evenings when I would be watching sports having to go to a bar or something like that. So I was interested to see if it was capable of not having television through the cable company and still being able to get the content that I was used to getting. And so I bumped up my internet and I started previewing the services that distributed the same content. And in my case, I got everything that I needed from either aerial, like a traditional terrestrial television where I had to get an antenna and plug it in, and then the rest of it I got through a service called Sling TV. And so Sling TV had, it was still not cheap. It was $60 to be able to get the programming, but that was down from, I was paying almost $300 for cable. Now I got that down to $60 plus my internet, which was, $100. So instead of paying $300, I'm at $160 and I'm getting the same kind of programming. So it was a worthwhile experiment for me to try to do that using Sling TV and a terrestrial antenna. I was able to get what I needed from cable. So yes, it is possible, but it's going to depend on the stuff that you watch. All right, great show. Thank you so much for all the phone calls. Really makes these shows great when you guys participate. So I want you all to have a great week and join us next week for the Youngstown Computer Show here on 570 WKBN. Have a great one.